Let's look at how to run a Minecraft server on your own computer. Very first thing you need to do is download CraftBukkit. The URL for CraftBukkit is what I've just put on the screen here. I'll also put this link in the description. That's to download CraftBukkit, which is an add-on for Minecraft servers that allow you to add extra functionality. When you open that URL, you'll be taken to this website here, and you want to go down to CraftBukkit latest jar and just click the download button there. I've already downloaded that one just to my desktop, and there it is. Now I want to copy that jar file to a folder on my C drive if you're using Windows, and I'm just going to create a new folder, and I'm going to assume for the rest of the video that you've created this folder with the same name, and I'm calling it Minecraft_CraftBukkit. Okay, and I'm going to copy that jar file from the desktop into this folder. I just want to press F2 and just remove that latest there. The next thing we're going to do is go back to Notepad and just remove that. We're going to put in some commands here, some Java commands, and I'll put this in the description of the YouTube video, and I'm just pasting it there. This is actually all on one line. I'll just make this a little bit bigger. So you've got this Java command here, which is going to run the CraftBukkit jar, and then we just pause at the end, so that when you finish running the server, there's a slight pause. You have to press any key, and then it'll exit this window that's created, which you'll see later. Now we want to save this file. Go to File, Save As, and you want to save that into Minecraft CraftBukkit, the same folder where we put our jar file. And very importantly, you want to put in run.bat. So BAT indicates a batch file. And you also want to change from here, where it says text documents, change that to all files. So you're just going to have run.bat, all files selected here, and click Save. Now you see in that folder, just to confirm, you see run.bat and craftbukkit.jar. So just be careful about that. You don't want run.bat.txt, because otherwise you won't be able to run that file as a batch file. We've got the command in this batch file, and we can just run that batch file now. To do that in Windows, just double click, and I'll just pop this one over here. It does take a bit of time. I'll speed ahead in the video. Now it's got a message here. It says failed to load euler.txt. You need to agree to the Euler in order to run the server. Go to euler.txt for more info. So what that means, press enter or any key. We want to go to this file here. This file's just been created by running that batch file, and just open that one, and you can see this line Euler equals false. You need to change that from false to true, and just go File, Save. Now we can run that run.bat again, but before we do that, we just want to create a plugins folder, and just going to create a new folder. Just going to call it plugins, and now I want to download ScriptCraft from the ScriptCraft website, and I'll copy that into my browser. You want to click on this folder here, ScriptCraft, and the version number might be different depending on the date, but you want to click on this folder, and inside that folder you'll find a file called scriptcraft.jar, and I've already downloaded that one onto my desktop here. I'm going to copy that one into C drive and find my folder again, Minecraft CraftBukkit plugins. I'm just going to paste that one in there. So within C drive, Minecraft CraftBukkit, and plugins, that folder I just created, plugins, I've copied the scriptcraft.jar file. Now the final thing is just to run, now that we changed the Euler to true, we're going to run this run.bat again. So just double click on that again. It takes a bit longer this time. You may get a message from Windows Firewall, and I just allow access to both. and it takes a bit of time. Just jumping ahead in the video, and it's done. It's ready for our commands. Now I want to go into Minecraft proper now, not the server, and it may take a while to load depending on how long it's been since you've played yourself. Once it's finished loading, just log in as you normally would with either username or email address and click play. Now click on multiplayer, and I'm just going to delete this existing server. Click on add server, and in here for server name you can leave it as a default, but I'm going to put in localhost, and for server address I'm going to put in localhost as well. Alternatively, you could put in this address 127.0.0.1. Now that's a local loopback address they call it, but it's easier to remember localhost, which will also work. Click on done. You've got your server here now. You can join the server that's currently running on your computer and click that, and you're in your own server now.